we asked, give us a long shot for all those awards. Who's first on this? Is any of you first?
Not, who's going to take it?
I think
You're
I'm
first.
Mike just told.
I'm first. Okay, good. He is
So
first.
what are we doing?
It is long shot, AL MVP, NL MVP,
Okay.
Cy Young champ. Go ahead.
Want to
So
play?
AL MVP. I'm going. These are dark horses.
Yeah.
Byron Buxton for me.
Oof. Okay.
He's going to play 145 games, and when this guy's on fire, he is one of the top talents in the big leagues. There's nothing he can't do on the field. I heard they might start him at DH. I don't mind early on. Let's get his legs under him because a healthy Byron Buxton is must-see TV.
That's a good call. If he wins, if he plays. Go ahead, Carlos.
Yeah, mine is kind of along the same lines because Wander Franco is my pick, and he hasn't been healthy. But if you look at it, 153 games that he's played, we're looking at a 6-win player according to WAR. This guy can come play and do all things. He can swing the bat for power. He can make contact, plays incredible defense, runs the bases well, knows the strike zone, so he's on base. It's my pick.
All right, I have a pick, and I think this guy eventually is going to win an MVP. Could be this year. Bo Bichette, Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah.
He is. He's failed for about a month and a half of his entire baseball career. That was the beginning of last year. Then he surged. I have him for American League MVP. All right, so these are long shots now. We're not going for the sure things. Byron Buxton, Wander Franco, Bo Bichette. Look, so I'm the longest odds? Oh, I'll take Bo Bichette.
I like Bo. That's good.
I didn't even know that. Okay. All right, NL MVP, Mike Lowell.
It doesn't seem like a long shot, but the odds have him as a long shot. I'm going Francisco Lindor. I mean, he really settled in his second year in New York. He looked fantastic in the WBC, leading Team Puerto Rico to a nice little run. He looks great in spring training, and I think the Mets are going to be very happy with the season Mr. Lindor is going to put together.
Yeah, he's on the border of you almost can't pick him for a long shot, but I get you.
Okay.
Maybe he is. Go ahead, Carlos, what do you got?
I'm going with Matt Olson. And now it seems like this is not a long shot with the spring that he's having. But I just think, he has such a good swing, very smooth through the zone. Like, it's consistent. Like, I can see everything checks out when I look at his stroke. Now, he has numbers to back up and history of great power and production. He's my pick.
That's a good pick. I'd go with Austin Riley. I think Austin Riley, again, is on the verge. I'm not going with long shots either.
Okay, I was going to say.
No, I'm not going deep. I'm trying to get guys who will actually win, who are just hovering just below the favorites. So these are all pretty good picks, actually. Guys who are just hovering. We kind of went with the same thing here. Lindor, Olson, Riley. Those are guys who are kind of top 10 MVP candidates, but maybe in the bottom half. I like Austin Riley in there. So who's the longest? Oh, I'm the closest one. Longest shot, 25-25. All right.
Hey.
Well, I'm trying to play the game, too. All right, American League Cy Young Award.
I'm going way dark horse. Logan Gilbert, Seattle Mariners.
Oh,
I mean, he might be, the 3 or the 4 on his own team, but this guy has electric stuff, upper 90s fastball, nasty slider. I don't know. I just got a feeling. We're going dark horses. I'm picking the dark horse. Logan Gilbert, my guy.
Yeah, you went out there. Carlos?
I'm going with Christian Javier. Okay, Christian Javier has this canny ability of just throwing fastballs at the top of the zone. They're just right up there, and it pairs so nicely with the off-speed pitch. I feel like if he just goes about his business, don't do anything else, just do what he does. I mean, he was arguably the most unhittable pitcher last postseason. Is that a dark horse for you or no?
No, you're going deep. I didn't go that deep. I'm going Shane Bieber to come back and win.
Come on, you're going with a
that's
former Cy Young Award winner?
That's allowed. He did not have a great year last year. He just had a good year last year, but he was great in 2020. He puts it all together. I mean, that's an easy call right there. All right, let's take a look. Here's what we have. Let me see the odds here. Yeah, once again, my guy's very close to being one of the favorites. 1,300, Javier, 1,800.
Big payout.
Logan Gilbert
gets a big payout.
All right, National League Cy Young, Mike Lowell.
I'm going dark horse again. I'm going on a stuff guy, Dustin May, Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm going to jump on, the Justin Verlander train where you're coming off Tommy John and he's going to be great. I mean, this guy, it's effortless gas. And I think the Dodgers actually need him. We always talk about how much talent the Dodgers have. I think they actually need him big time to be a big-time performer in order for them to make a deep postseason run once again.
It's a good call. He'll need the innings, though.
Yes.
Right, because he's got to get a certain amount of innings to win that prize. Who do you got, Carlos?
You know who else is nasty? Hunter Green. How about throwing the hardest thrower in all baseball, throwing 103 miles per hour, paired up with a nasty slider. Now working perhaps on the third pitch. Like I said, the talent is there. And last season, 4-6 starts, I mean, he was just lights out. They couldn't hit him.
Yeah.
Totally throwing Visi balls up there.
You're going to hate my pick.
Let's go.
He's already laughing.
He's already laughing.
Verlander.
Okay, I'll give that. That's not totally ridiculous.
Right. I'm picking guys who are finishing 5th and 6th.
He almost won the
yeah,
Cy
Urias.
Young last year.
Urias is right there. And I think it's just, like, he hasn't won it yet, so he's not moved up, but he is consistently excellent year after year. It would make sense that one of these years, if he gets enough innings, he will win. As we can see, Dustin May is way
We're
out
going with
there.
dark horses, BK. You're going with a guy that was third in voting last year?
I'm
It's
really-
all right.
Hey, your
Good
risk,
payday.
your risk tolerance.
I am risk averse.
I see.
I can't wait for this, a World Series pick. BK's going to be
Oh.
Astros or...
I'm going a little deep. I should go on a limb. Mets. All right, World Series pick.
I'm going with a team that I believe has underachieved for the last 2 years, so I believe they're going to overachieve this year, Chicago White Sox. They have the rotation. They got some bats. I know Jose Abreu's not in that lineup anymore, but I just think it's time. Why not? White Sox. Why not you? Why not now?
All right. It's not obvious. That's going on a limb.
Okay.
Putting yourself
That's
out
what
there.
the segment
That's going on.
That's right.
How about this? How about the Guardians? All right, Guardians, you would think, oh, they snuck into the postseason. This team is extremely dynamic. You look at Shane Beaver, McKenzie, Clase, Josh Bell, by the way, joining them now, Kwan, Ramirez, Jimenez. This team is stacked, but under the radar because they play a different brand of baseball.
I like the way they play.
Yes.
I don't know if they have quite the firepower. You know who has the firepower? You're going to hate my pick again.
Yes, here we go.
St. Louis Cardinals. I didn't go Mets. I didn't go Dodgers. I didn't go Braves. I'm going with the team that when they get to the playoffs and they win the division again, everyone will say, they don't have the pitch. They don't have pitch. You know, I think they're a special team. I think they're put together beautifully, top-end talent. They draft and develop new guys coming up all the time. They're going to be a powerful club. And look, it's not a complete roll of the dice come playoff time, but it's kind of the roll of the
Okay with
dice.
that.
All right, so I'm the closest one to having a favorite. Then the Guardians. White Sox are going out on a limb. Well played. You played the game well.
He hasn't read the rules.
Or not.
Well, for now, they might be terrible picks, but I like them. Long shots. Let's do it.
All right, good pick.